Lev hummed happily while choosing clothes for a meeting with his agent. Apparently he managed to get Lev model for some big company making suits, and he was beyond ecstatic. He decided on a dark blue suit Yaku always said looked great on him and started to change. Thinking of Yaku, Lev frowned a bit. The libero was a bit cranky lately, always muttering something under his breath. To Lev's knowledge, it had something to do with one of Yaku's new teammates, but that was about it. It was weird to see Yaku like this. Not that his boyfriend was ever a ray of sunshine, but still. He didn't even react much when Lev told him about the possible new contract. But the recent development was kinda playing into his hand. Like I was said to be convincing after all. I just hope Mori won't be too mad. He assessed himself in the mirror and with a satisfied nod, he prepared to leave. Mori, I'm going out now. Yaku appeared beside him with a slight scowl on his face. You don't have to yell. Oh, sorry. I didn't know you are here. I'm heading out. I'm not sure when I get back. Where are you going again? Oh, come on. To meet my agent because of that new offer. I told you about it 3 days ago. Oh, yeah, right. Well, have fun. Lev raised his eyebrow. That's it? Have fun? What do you want me to say? I don't know, maybe show some enthusiasm? What are you, a child? I am happy for you, okay? Of course you would get the contract. It's nothing new. Lev growled quietly. You know what? Maybe you really don't deserve me. I'm out. Don't wait for me. With that, he slammed the door behind him. The meeting went well, and as expected, they agreed to take the offer. It was a great opportunity, and Lev couldn't be happier it happened, but he couldn't shake off the feeling he made a huge mistake with Yaku. He felt bad for storming out like that. He didn't usually get mad, but Yaku's sudden lack of interest got under his skin. He knew he was being a bit unfair. Yaku said he was happy for him after all, but did he mean it? Sighing, he slowly walked towards their apartment. He already calmed down and was worried about Yaku's reaction. Oh, please don't be mad, please don't be mad. He opened the door, surprised to see all the lights being turned off. He checked the time, but it wasn't even 9 o'clock yet. Ore? Are you home? The flat stayed quiet. Huh. He didn't say he goes out too. He turned on the lights and jumped, seeing Yaku sitting on the couch, staring ahead. More? Why are you here with lights off? And why didn't you reply when I called? Yaku stayed silent, seemingly not even registering Lev's presence. Mori? I'm sorry, Lev. Yaku's voice was so quiet, Lev wasn't even sure if he heard right. You are sorry? For what? For not being enough. Lev hesitated. He slowly approached Yaku, noticing how much the shorter man's hands were shaking. But you are. And you always were. Yaku shook his head, his first movement since Lev came home. Lev really started to worry now. Yaku never had problems with self-esteem before, at least since they met, so seeing his boyfriend like this scared him. He knelt in front of Yaku, taking the shorter's hands in his. Please talk to me. I don't know what's happening. Yaku raised his eyes and Lev's heart broke seeing the sorrow in them. I heard him talking about you. About us. Him? Mikhailov, the new player we have. He had the magazine with your photos in the changing room. He was talking about how hot you look. Which is true, you look amazing in those, I know. But the others told him I'm your boyfriend and he said it's weird you would waste your time to go for me when you can have anyone. I wanted to brush it off as him being jealous, but it stayed in my head. And you said I don't deserve you, and I realized it's true. I don't deserve you. I'm horrible to you sometimes. I've always been. Ever since high school. I'm sorry. Lev was rendered speechless for a moment. He clasped Yaku's hands, squeezing them tightly. Don't be sorry for something that isn't even true. I don't care what your stupid teammate says. He's wrong and jealous. I couldn't wish for a better partner than you. I didn't mean what I said. It was just a challenge. Yaku chuckled sadly. Lev, you don't need to be nice. I know you were angry for real when you said it. It's fine, I understand. He caressed Lev's cheek. I'm proud of you, really. I know I don't show it much, but I am. And I don't want you to be unhappy. So, if you want... Lev silenced him with a deep kiss. He felt Yaku freezing before he relaxed under his hands. Don't you dare to finish that sentence. Lev, No. Lev, I'm not listening. But it's... Lev kissed him again. I'm not listening. You just had a bad week, that's all. I was doing a challenge, that's all. Look, I have the group chat here. He showed Yaku the chat. The libero quickly read the messages and looked back at Lev, still looking unconvinced. But you meant it, right? I saw how angry you were. I was a bit hurt, but not angry. I was confused you didn't seem happy I got the contract when you always were before, and it just built up, I guess. But I didn't mean it. He cupped Yaku's face, making him look up. I've never regretted being with you. I know you were a bit harsh to me because you wanted me to get better, and I'm grateful for that. Just tell your dear Mikhailov I'll fly to Russia to personally talk some sense into him if he insults you ever again. Yaku snorted, breaking into hiccupy laughter. You are impossible. Lev grinned. He squeezed Yaku in a tight hug, picking him up from the couch. Let me down, you titan. But I'm happy. Aren't you happy I am happy? Of course I am, but that doesn't mean you have to drag me around like a cat. In that case, you would be a kitten. I'm older than you, but smaller. So you are a kitten and I am a mama cat. Lev, you are on very thin ice right now. But you are cute like kittens. That was a compliment. Yaku sighed and wrapped his arms around Lev's neck to position himself better in the taller's arms. Fine, I'll let you off the hook this time. But don't ever call me short again or I'll kick you. Lev gave him a quick peck on the lips. I won't. I like my niece. Good. Now, how was the meeting? Daichi sat in their office, working on his schoolwork and waiting for Hayato to come home from practice. Having his doubts about the challenge, he wondered if it was wise to even attempt to do it. He just hoped he wasn't going to ruin their relationship with it. The sound of the main door closing snapped him out of his thoughts. He waited, and soon the door to the office opened and the hurricane in the form of his boyfriend ran into the room, immediately throwing his arms around Daichi's neck. Hey. Hello, sweetie. Daichi frowned slightly, noticing an unusual undertone in Hayato's voice he hadn't heard before. It was barely noticeable, but he knew Hayato well enough for it to set an alarm in the back of his mind. I told you not to call me that. Hayato snuggled closer. Sorry, love. What are you doing? Essay. Again? I thought we can go out today. I'm working tonight, remember? Hayato paused. Oh, right. Yeah, you said that. Sorry. Sorry? For what? There is tempura in the fridge if you are hungry. You cooked? Yeah, you need some energy back. Aw, you are darling. I don't deserve you. No, you don't. I technically said it, right? He felt Hayato stiff behind him. There was a beat of silence, which only made Taichi more worried. Is that essay gonna take you long? I don't know, maybe. Depends on how long you are going to hang on me. Hayato stepped back, chuckling awkwardly. Sorry, I'm probably bothering you, right? I'll be in the living room until you finish, okay? He squeezed Taichi's shoulder and left the room. Taichi frowned. That wasn't Hayato as he knew him, and it was creeping him out. He quickly finished the last 2 paragraphs and rushed to the living room. He found Hayato sitting slouched over on the couch, scrolling on his phone automatically without any interest. His chest tightened. Hayato was usually such an energetic person, sometimes almost hyperactive, but that never bothered him. Seeing his beloved boyfriend like this broke his heart. Haya? Hayato startled and turned to Taichi with an apologetic look. Sorry, I didn't hear you coming. Are you done? Apologizing again. Why? Why didn't you get dinner yet? I was waiting for you to finish. But why? You must be starving. I wanted to at least eat together when we can go out. But if you want to eat alone, I can eat after you leave. Okay, that's enough. He knelt in front of Hayato, taking his head in his palms. Hayato flinched and stayed still, his eyes wide. Tai? What's wrong? Nothing? Stop, you are a terrible liar. This is not you. What happened? Is it because I said you don't deserve me? I didn't mean it, it was just a stupid challenge. Am I annoying? Taichi frowned. Who told you that? Hayato took a shattered breath. I think I heard something I shouldn't have. I heard some of our bench players after the practice. They were talking about how I'm too loud and annoying and that they don't understand why I'm the starter. Am I really that bad? Am I annoying you too? Taichi gritted his teeth, already planning to say something too to those players as soon as he finds out who they are. You are not annoying. I fell for you because of how energetic and upbeat you are, and nothing has changed since then. But I'm still all over you, and loud and dragging you everywhere. And I don't mind. I'm glad you force me out sometimes. And I love your affection. But remember when we were in high school, you said you feel special, that you are the one who makes me smile. Yeah, I still think that. I feel the same when receiving your affection. Whenever you hug me or just hold my hand, it feels like I'm finally worth something. Hayato fell silent, just watching Taichi with glossy eyes. Taichi waited, caressing small circles into his skin. I love you the way you are, and those people are idiots. They are just jealous you are a starter. You earned a place in the team. You worked your ass off for that. Don't let them ruin it for you. Hayato finally cracked one of his real smiles. It was small, but Taichi took it as a victory. He pressed a short kiss on Hayato's fingers, shivering a bit when Hayato took the initiative and kissed him for real. What do you say I call in sick today and we go out instead? But won't you get pay cut for that? Nah, one night won't kill anyone. Thursdays aren't very busy anyway, and Hayato can manage the bar alone. Let's get dinner, shall we? I'm hungry, and I'm sure you are too. Hayato nodded, his smile widening. Alright, let me get changed. Sure. Oh, also, can I get the names of your teammates? Hayato stopped. Why? I'd like to have a word with them. You won't do anything that could get you to jail, right? I promise I won't do anything to them. Nothing too serious, at least. Taichi, no. Taichi, yes. No one messes with my boyfriend like this and gets away with it. The names, please. You? Are you okay? Kindaichi snapped out of his thoughts. Huh? Oh yeah, I'm fine. He mentally kicked himself for thinking about the challenge instead of focusing on his boyfriend. Kunimi didn't seem convinced, but didn't pry further, and Kindaichi let out a somewhat relieved breath. He really didn't want to do this challenge. He knew very well how anxious Kunimi could get when he was insecure. He didn't want to see it again. Though, now that he thought about it, it was mostly his fault. He was the one who was supposed to make sure Kunimi knew he was the greatest person in Kindaichi's eyes. He was the one who was supposed to help Kunimi feel secure in their relationship, especially when he knew his boyfriend's tendencies to overthink. I can't even make sure he's happy. You are spacing out again. Kindaichi blinked, looking at Kunimi apologetically. I'm sorry, Aki. I'm so sorry. Are you bored? No, it's fine. I'm sorry. Kunimi frowned and stopped, stopping Kindaichi as well thanks to their connected hands. You have been somewhere else the whole day. You know you can tell me if something is troubling you, right? I know, but do you? Do you know I would bring you all the stars if you just ask? It's fine, I promise. I just have a lot on my mind today. Oh, you should have said so. Do you want to go home? You are doing it again. You are making him feel like he's less than your problems. No need to. Let's just go, shall we? We'll be late for the movie if we don't hurry up. He wanted to start walking again, but Kunimi didn't allow him to. Why are you acting so weird? I'm not. You are. You are never like this. Please, if something is wrong, I want to help you. Kindaichi averted his gaze, unable to look into Kunimi's eyes. Eyes of a person who he was supposed to protect and yet was causing him pain. It's nothing, I swear. If you don't want to go out, tell me. I won't get mad. It's not fun to go out if you don't enjoy it. You are ruining it again. He was looking forward to this so much and you are ruining it for him. All the time. I do want to go and I am enjoying it. Can we just go, please? No, not until you tell me what's wrong. I'm worried you. You don't need to be. It's nothing to be worried about. That just makes me more worried. Damn it, Yutaro, I thought you trust me. I do. Then why do you keep it secret? Is it about me? Kindaichi clenched his jaw. No, it's all about me. Stupid challenge, stupid. You don't deserve me. Kunimi's eyes widened. He let go of his hand and backed away. Is that so? Kindaichi panicked. No, that's not what I meant. Then explain, please. Kindaichi took a shattered breath, feeling the pressure building behind his eyes. You don't deserve me because you deserve so much better. I'm so sorry I'm not what you deserve. Kunimi stared at him uncertainly, fidgeting with his fingers as he always did when he was distressed. Is that your way of breaking up with me? No! I don't want to break up. But you might want to eventually. Me? You? What are you talking about? I love you. Kindaichi bowed his head. Why? Why would you love someone like me? I'm just another clumsy idiot that crossed your path. Who can't even tell you how amazing you are. I'm making you worry and I'm ruining our dates all the time. And I can't even make sure you don't get insecure again. I'm sorry, Aki. Slender fingers caressed his jaw. Kindaichi looked away, embarrassed for his outburst, no matter how truthful it may have been. Or maybe because it was so true. You, look at me. Kindaichi shook his head. Just say it. I'm just a nuisance. No, you are not. How long have you been thinking this? Kindaichi shrugged. I don't know. Probably always. It just... Oikawa-san made us do a challenge to say to our boyfriends they don't deserve us, but it's... I could never say that because it's me who doesn't deserve you. You deserve so much better than being stuck with me. Kunimi pulled him down, pressing their lips together hard. Kindaichi froze, but soon melted into the touch, instinctively wrapping his arms around Kunimi's waist. They parted for air after a moment. Kunimi held Kindaichi's head in his palms, making him look at him. Don't you dare to talk about yourself like this again. You are not an idiot and you are not a nuisance. You've never ruined a single date for me. I was worried because I didn't know what was happening with you. And you never failed to show me how you love me the same way I love you. I should be sorry for not noticing you felt like this. But you still get insecure sometimes. If I was able to show you I love you properly, that wouldn't happen. Kunimi squeezed his cheeks. Do you realize the irony of you overthinking my overthinking? Kunimi huffed, a determined expression on his face. Next time you start to have these thoughts, tell me. He pressed another soft kiss on Kindaichi's lips. Got it? Kindaichi blushed slightly and hid his face in Kunimi's shoulder, hugging him tightly in the process. Got it. Good. We are a bunch of overthinking idiots, aren't we? Kunimi chuckled, running his fingers through Kindaichi's longer hair. I guess that's why we do so well together. Kindaichi grinned. Speaking of doing well together, what about we head home so I can show you how much I love you? We are late for the movie now anyway. It was now Kunimi's turn to blush to the tips of his ears. You can't say things like that in public. Kindaichi's shoulders fell a bit. So, you don't want to? I never said that, but... You know, sometimes I kinda miss the shy Yutaro from the senior high. Well, you have the adult Yutaro now. Kunimi cracked a small smile and let out a content sigh as he leaned into Kindaichi's chest. I guess I'll have to live with it now. You bet. But I'm hungry. Can we get some dinner first? Can we go to that ramen place we went to last month? That was nice. Kindaichi smiled and entwined their fingers together. Sure, anything you want.